Hi, it's Mary at the Paper Turtle. I am here today with this quick flip through. This is a journal that I made for my granddaughter for Christmas. I won't put this video up until after Christmas because I'm not sure. Sometimes she watches the channel, sometimes she doesn't, but I don't want to spoil it. So, this is what I made her. She came into my craft room one day and I was working on another journal and she was admiring it and asked me if I would make her one. So I said, sure. And I asked her if she had any particular theme or color or anything in mind that she would like. And she said prairie theme. And I'm thinking, like Little House on the Prairie? And she says, yes, I want to show where I came from. Well, she came from Alaska. Not quite the prairie, but I think what she meant was vintage as opposed to prairie. I think she didn't know that word vintage, and to her, prairie is like old fashioned. So I did a lot of thinking and was trying to come up with something that wasn't too vintagey, because I don't know if that's what she meant. That wasn't too prairie, but that was her, what I thought was her. And I came up with this and I just love it. And I hope she likes it. I hope she does something. And she's 15. And I was really excited. This journal came together faster than any journal I've made. And I really do hope that she likes it. I'm just so excited about it. So anyway, I used a hardcover book and I covered the entire book with this fabric that to me kind of says prairie. It's the colors in my mind. I liked it. I don't know. It just spoke to me, I guess. So the whole cover is covered in that fabric. And I added this strip of lace and this little rosette trim that I've had for a long time. And I thought it fit perfectly with this. It has a label here. This can come out. I've got it kind of temporarily stuck in there, but it can come out if she wants to take it out, put her name on it or whatever. And just this little piece of cloth under it. What I did was, these are brads, so I attached this is a metal label. I don't know if you can see that. I attached the label with the brads to the cloth and then glued that down. I always have a hard time showing these tassels. I don't know how to get them in the camera exactly the way I want them to be. So I have this tassel that I made. It has a heart charm right there, various trims and laces, and it has somewhere in here a little flower charm. I guess that's all. No, yeah, there was another one. This little cameo. The journal closes with a tie right here, where I've just put an eyelet in on the cover and on the back and tied this. This came from a rag rug. It's not exactly silk. It's a sari scrap is what I call it. And so that closure just ties like that. I used the color scheme of this kind of beige and the orangey colors and the purple. I just went with that. I think that she likes purple, and I think that will work for her. I tried to fill the journal with things that she can use to decorate it or to journal in it. She told me that she will use it to put her Instax pictures in. She has one of those little Instax cameras, and you know, those take those little tiny pictures. So I left lots of space for her to put pictures in and to write it in and all of that kind of stuff. So in the front, I just put this book plate up here. I hope that you are all in frame. Yep, looks like it. Okay. Put this book plate up here, and I made a pocket. This is just a little coloring card that I stuck in there. Plenty of place for her to journal or put pictures. And I stuck in here some stickers that she can use if she wants to use it like as a daily journal or a bullet journal, or just, there's some that are just decorations. This journal is a combination of vintage and modern, I guess. Because I know that that's what she's going to do in it. She's going to put modern things in there, her and her friends and things like that. This is just a sticky note, just stuck on there. Some of the things that I put in here to kind of demonstrate to her what you can do. So in this little pocket, I just have a piece of stationery. A little note paper. And just a little decoration. She can do what she wants with that. This is a pocket with what do I want to call this? Drawing paper. It's from a book that teaches you how to draw. I like to use those papers because they're big and I can cut them down to whatever size I want. Another sheet of stickers that she can use, and a journaling card. I put trim on the edges of some of the pages. This is just a pretty piece of note paper, a doily. I didn't do a lot of dyed paper because I didn't want it to be all vintagey, and I didn't want to overdo that. So I actually only used one piece in each signature. This is an envelope that I made, and it is full of these little things that I cut out of a piece of scrapbook paper. I thought that she could put those on a page with her Instax pictures if she wants to. And it's also a pocket. And I just put a little piece of note paper in there. And this is a little rickrack on the edge here. This is the scrapbook paper that I cut the things out of. And this is just a flip out. There's a little thing of coffee. She likes her coffee. And there's a big journaling card in here. Some old school writing paper. This was cut from a calendar book, and some of them, the quotes are complete. Some of them, they got cut off, but I liked the wildflowers in it. Kind of said Prairie to me. And then see, like this one got cut off, and I didn't realize when I was trimming these that it did get cut off, because there's enough room. I could have put the whole thing in there, but I wasn't paying attention, and that's okay. She's probably not going to read it anyway. So I combined Messy Hair Don't Care with this old-fashioned picture of lady in her hat. This is a page from a coloring book. If she feels like coloring, she's got some coloring pages. She can cover them up. She can do what she wants with that. This is the center of the signature, and in this one I just put little flowers on the ends of the strings just as a little decoration. A belly band with an old postcard in it that I thought was cute. This is the other half of that calendar page. I liked the picking up a little bit of the yellow because I've got some yellow paper, and it just, I don't know, I thought it went well with the purple. And this just a little pocket. I kept the picture of the girl here. I liked that. And this is just a little mini journal thing. This was an already pre-made file folder thingy. I didn't know what I was going to do with that, so I made it into a little journal and put it in there. And these are just cut. No, they're stickers. They're just stickers I just put on there so that the page wasn't just plain white. And here's the other half of that dyed paper. Half of it was polka dots and half of it was these lines. I think that's really cool. This paper was given to me, so I don't know. I don't remember who did it or how they did manage to get half and half like that, but it was pretty cool. The other half of, this is the other half of all the pages. Just a little tuck spot, and I just put a little butterfly in there. She could do what she wants with that. And I left lots and lots of space for her to decorate herself. She can put whatever she wants on it. And I'll explain all of this to her when I give it to her, so that I want her to understand that this is your book now, and you do with it whatever you want. You make it yours, and don't worry about messing it up or anything like that. It's your book. You play with it. And I just put trim on some of the pages. In this page, I tucked this piece of scrapbook paper that has all these cameras on it, and it says Insta Love and Selfie and Poser. I thought she might have a little bit of fun with that. I'm also giving her, in addition to the journal, I'm giving her a little box, and in it I put some scissors, glue sticks, some stickers, and I think some washi tape, so that she has a few things that she can use in the book, and then she can keep it all together in a little journal kit if she wants to. This is just where I pieced together the scrapbook pages to make them wide enough, so it's a little flip out. I love this page. This is a piece of vellum. It was a 12 by 12 piece of vellum that I've had forever, and I was never sure exactly how to use it. I couldn't figure out how to use it in my scrapbooking or anything, and so when I ran across it when I was looking for things, I thought, oh, this is just perfect for this journal. Just absolutely perfect. And I love it. And it's just plain white on this side of it, but I love how that sits there. And it looks so good next to the butterflies. This is from a butterfly book. And all this space for her to journal or put pictures on. My granddaughter is a very talkative girl. Like, she doesn't stop talking. She's just like her mother. And so it's kind of a joke, you know, that they're the talkative ones in the family and everything. So I had this book that has kind of like writing prompts in it. So I cut this out of the book. It says, what would happen if at the exact same time everyone on earth stopped talking for 2 whole minutes? And I think she'll get it. She will totally get that joke. She can answer the question if she wants to, or she can just leave it there as a joke. If you knew her, you'd get it. More blank pages. I did lots of blank pages in this book. Just a little pocket and a little tag that I made. I didn't make too many things like this for it, just because I want her to make things. And I put a few in there so that she could have examples of things that she could do. This is a little cloth tuck spot. This was actually a ruffle, and I took the top stitching out, and it straightened out to become just a strip of fabric. So I thought, okay, I'll just put that on the side and make that a little tuck spot. These are some stickers that I had on hand. They are meant to be colored or used, inked up or sprayed or dyed or whatever a person wants to do with them. So I put them in here so that she can play with those and do something with them. This has a, I don't know if you can see it, it's got a little butterfly charm on a bulb pin attached to the edge of this ruffle. This is again from the calendar book that I had, and it's just got a nice little poem there, and I like the colors and the sun worship idea and stuff. I think that she'll like that. Piece of stationery. This is an envelope with a little pocket on the front that I put this little tag in. It has the pocket on the inside, and I made a little mini journal out of this Holly Hobby paper. I don't think she knows who Holly Hobby was, but it kind of says Little House on the Prairie to me. So if Prairie was really what she had in mind, Prairie she gets. And this is a bag, and in the bag I put a journaling card, and this journaling card has a tuck spot right there and a tuck spot on the side. I've had this die cut forever. I thought it was weird and I had no idea what to do with it. But you know what? It works perfectly on this journaling card. I love it. I love how this came together for me. And on the back is journaling space. And it has a little fabric tab on there. I loved it. I had so much fun putting this together. Like I said, I didn't make a lot of the embellishments for it, but I still had fun picking them out and putting it together and everything. And, you know, doing it for her. I think that's what I like the most making junk journals, is when I have a very specific person that I know that I'm making it for, that I'm customizing it for that person. It just, it comes from the heart and it puts that special touch on it. So this is the center of the middle signature. And on this one, I put these little beads on the bottom so they will hang down below the book. And this has just it says manicures today, tucked in there with a paper clip with a little piece of fabric on the end of it. These are just a couple of little notepads, to-do list, and a weekly thing there. This is a piece of jacquard trim that I really liked the look of, and I thought it went really well in this book. So I made a pocket out of it. And in this pocket I have one of those coloring card things. I have two of them, evidently. And this is a post-it note thing. That's pretty Prairie-like, Little House on the Prairie-like. So I have a few little touches like that that will give her that prairie theme without going overboard with it. I don't know if I had that over here. I think I had this over here. More of that drawing book paper. This is just a tiny little tuck spot with the scrap that I had left over and some die cuts that I've had. She likes her makeup and doing her eyes and stuff, so I just stuck those in there. She can do with them what she wants. I'm not ever going to use those for anything else. More of the calendar book. That was a really pretty book. Just some trim, just to add a little color to the page. These are all blank. butterfly book. Here's another tuck spot with some more stickers. And this tuck spot has note papers, different kinds of note papers in it. All in purples. Kind of keep with the color scheme. And then the third signature has a flip with a pocket with some more stickers. I had a bunch of these stickers. I found books of these stickers at the thrift stores for like 50 cents for the entire book. I'll never use them all, and some of them are duplicates, so this is a good way for me to pass that along. And this is another journaling card. It says it's a beautiful day with the colors. And just another little note thing, just something to stick under the paper clip there. Here's a fabric flip that I did with the colors. Little top corner tuck and another journaling card. There's a piece of dyed paper. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh my goodness, this is just gorgeous paper. I was glad to have a place to use this purpley colored paper. It just fits so well. I just love it. And here I have a little pocket or an envelope, like a vellum envelope, and inside it I've put some flowers that she can use throughout the book. And I made it a tuck spot with a little piece of note paper in there. And I will tell her if she wants like more trim or more of anything, she can just let me know and I'll give her whatever she wants, whatever she needs for her book. This piece of trim and rickrack, again, just to add some color to the page. This is the center of the signature, and I put little hearts on the ends of the string. And another piece of trim that I really liked, and I made another pocket out of that. And here's more note cards. So she's got lots and lots of space in here to do whatever she decides to do in it. Journaling or pictures or whatever. And this was just a little thing that I made. I thought it was a little bit bulky, but I think it works. So you open it up and it's got, let me see, you probably can't see that. You open it up and it's got an envelope here. It's made with 2 envelopes. So it has the top pocket there. And it has a bottom pocket here, and I just stamped on them. And this is, the center is just a piece of scrapbook paper that I also stamped on. And it just folds up and down and closes like this. And a vellum pocket in the back. And that is that journal. I really, really, really hope she likes it. I hope she uses it and doesn't just like, you know, stick it in the bottom of her closet or something. I don't think she will. I think that she's grown up enough now that she's going to take care of something like this and that she will hopefully treasure it. So now I have to go wrap it because I was holding out on my wrapping until I could get the video done. I hope you all had a very Merry Christmas, and I hope you all have a wonderful New Year, and we will talk to you later. Thanks for watching. Bye.